In this video, we will present an overview of the Transaction Signing Fabric console, the list of services, and an explanation of object service mapping. Integration services are used to test the service defined with its associated operations. The services are defined under the Integration tab and published in the Quantum Fabric console. Open the Fabric dashboard. Select Fabric Apps. Select the Transaction Signing application. Under Configure Services, you can find Identity, Integration, Orchestration, and Object Services. Select the Integration tab. On the left-hand side of the screen, all the services are listed. Select Transaction Signing App. You can make modifications to the jar files. You can choose the service version under the version field. Clicking on Advanced allows you to view additional fields. You can make changes to the custom code by clicking on Select Existing Jar or Uploading New. Under All Services, select the Transaction Signing app, and then Initiate to view the service definition. Here you can make changes to the HTTP request URL, operational security level, and the target HTTP method. Under Advanced, you can make changes to the preprocessor and postprocessor class. If you scroll down under the Request Input and Body tab, you can add, copy, and delete parameters and data types. Under the Header tab, you can make changes to the API header. Under the Response Output tab, you can view the parameters and data types associated with it. Under the Request Input tab, select Show to display the API request body. Click on a variable to make any changes. When you're finished with your changes, select an environment and save operation. When you are finished with your changes, you can choose an environment to test the service. Once done, click Save Operation to save any changes made to the service. Log into the Fabric console. Select the Transaction Signing application. Select the Object tab. Select the HID Transaction Signing Object Service. Under Data Model, select Approve Transact Initiate. Expand the Fields option. You can view all the fields available and created for an object service by scrolling. Click on Fields. You can add, insert, copy, paste, or delete an option. Select the primary key and click Save. Under Mapping, select Approve, Transact, Initiate. Under Request Mapping, you can see the flow. Click Edit to open the request mapping. When the Visual Designer is in edit mode, the Toolbox pane lists built-in functions on the left side of the view. The list includes all built-in mapper functions, as well as any custom functions you have created. You can add new functions to your service by dragging and dropping the function from the list. When you have finished making your changes, select Save. Under Response Mapping, you can see its flow. Click Edit to open the response mapping. When you have finished making your changes, select Save. Log into the Fabric console. Select the transaction signing application. Select API Management from the dashboard. Select Custom Code. Under All Jars, you can scroll to see all the jars available. Select a jar file. After you select a jar, you can view all associated services related to that jar. Under Custom Code, you can download, update, and delete jars. To download a jar, select the jar and click Download. You can add or update a jar file by selecting Update. A dialog box will appear asking you to either drag a jar file or browse to upload. To delete jar files, select Delete on the left-hand side of the screen. Log into the Fabric console. Select the transaction signing application. In the transaction signing application, select Publish. Choose an environment on which you want to publish. Select Configure and Publish. Choose Web Client version if any update is performed on the visualizer side. If no modifications are made, choose Skip. Click Save and Publish. Once the application is published, you'll get the URL.